My role in the commission, I guess, is from a young person's point of view to get an insight into the causes of the riots, the effects, the different types of things that we see. It was to do with frustration, really. Firstly, they started with the protest about how Mark Duggan was killed, and then from there it almost came to like just everything that people weren't happy about in the local area, and to do with cuts in terms of the youth clubs and the way people just weren't getting opportunities.
The people that rioted on day one, the kind of anger that they wanted to express was against the policemen and the way they enforce the laws and how they use their robust policing and how they can easily stop and search people. But then on that day too, people let them down by easily looting shops.
It was just almost a point to prove and just demonstrate to the government, and not only the government but people who have power, that they're not happy with their situation. They need help, in other words.
Some of them are really confused as to why they were rioting. They just joined in for the sake of joining in.
Young people have always been looked down on. The amount of youth clubs are dropping. The unemployment rates are increasing. So there's less opportunities for young people to make a better life for themselves.
Consumerism is the really big problem. Materialism is everywhere and you can't get away from it, unfortunately. The more materials that you have, it seems the more status and more power that you have as well. When young people lack that, they will do anything in their power to get the materials, to support them and to elevate them in society.
In a way, money is the key to a better lifestyle. Many people choose criminal ways to get that money. Me, my friends, they study. It's not only money that will come as well, it's better quality of life. Even telling someone what job you do gives you a much more confident appeal.
Obviously, we've got a lot of kids and they've come from broken families, and so it's even harder for these kids. For example, if you've cut 75% of the youth clubs, these were really kind of homes that they would turn to for support, and you've taken that away from them.
The main thing that makes me feel empowered is the fact that I help a lot of young people. During the riots, I had a lot of young people who was coming to me and asking me how they can get involved in hype. They want to feel empowered. I think the main thing that made me empower myself is the organisation itself, because it gave me the chance to take something on board and to actually give something back to the community.
I know that when I do achieve my grade, it's something that I can hold on to. No one can take that away from me. When you're in the youth centre, you've got people that have similar aspirations as to you. You're likely to do well and do better, but you don't have many youth centres at all anymore. People are just back on the streets.
All these negative images of them, it really brings them down. Obviously, if the system believed in them a bit more, then maybe that will make them feel better and be like, yeah, the system is behind us, not against us, so we actually can go ahead with our lives and do something for ourselves.
If you have trust from other people older than you, you believe that you have more respect from them, your life is just totally different.
Just appreciating young people and caring for young people and loving young people really is the number one most important thing that anyone could do for a young person in this day and age right now.
Nowadays, you have a lot of people who have come out from Tottenham, are making it big in their industries, like the music industry, football industry and everything like that. What they can do is invest back into the community that they grew up in.
I guess you need to come into Tottenham and then start observing and seeing that Tottenham is a nice place and people just want to better themselves and help the community. I do think there are kids or young people that want to aspire to do good things in life, but they just don't have the opportunity to, really.